Okay, so this is gonna be a walk around video of the 63 Chevy half ton I got. It's a factory short box, step side. Well, let's just get right into it. I'll start in this corner. I'll walk us all the way around. This corner, this fender, in my opinion, is trash. You can see it's all full of Bondo here. It's rusted through over the wheel, and then down here it's pretty rusted out. You'd have to be going for one hell of a ratty look if that's what you're after. Cowl's good. This cowl piece up here is good. The hood has some issues. It's good on this side, but we'll get into that when we get there. This door's got some Bondo in it, but usable. I don't know. I guess it's up to you to decide. That's what we got there. That's what she looks like. You see on the inside there's some filler work in there, but for the most part it's pretty good, I think. Inside here, this rocker was replaced, this inner rocker was replaced, and this floor pan was replaced. So it's all new sheet metal there. This gas tank leaks, and there's no two ways around that. The best thing to do is probably install a tank, you know, under the bed like everyone else does. Inside here, you can see the interior was painted. We got good metal up over the dash, or sorry, up over the windshield. To that, and down here you can see there's some rust on here that's gone right through. That'd probably be a good thing to repair. It's got a 67 to 72 steering column in there, automatic. On the box, the step's decent. The box sides are good. Looks like somebody dented this, probably kids jumping on it or something, and someone else decided to fill it with Bondo. So if you're good with metalwork, you can just pound that out. If you're not, you know, you can buy a fender. It's a little bit of fiberglass work down here, as you can see. Somebody patched that up at one time. Rear brakes were done, and rear brake line's good. Brakes are good. Rear tailgates had some farmer repairs at some point. You know, it's usable, but it's not in great shape. It's banged out up top. Same as this box side's good, and this fender has got the exact same deal as the other ones. She's walled out that way, and somebody filled it. Back here, same thing. Somebody took some fiberglass and just kind of glued it on there. We got a whammo right here. Inside the cab on this side, second verse same as the first. So new rockers, new inner. Floor pan was just patched on this one. Really, it could have used a floor pan. As you can see, there's some holes up here, and then down here. They make this patch as well, but I don't have it. Here's the rest of the inside of the cab for you. And here's this door. You see there's somebody fiberglassed that corner. And this door's got a whammo here. You know, can you save the door? Probably. Bottom corner of this fender is trash, and it looks like it had a wrinkle up here, and somebody just bondoed it up. The front of this fender is good, but I see it's not attached. I just swapped out the rad. That's why you can see some tranny fluid on the ground there. Some coolant. Under here we have a 5.3 liter Vortec engine. It's got an air raid, cold air intake. These wires got to be extended. It's got headers there. It's got new spark plug wires on the coil packs. It's got a standalone wiring harness. It's got a 4L80E transmission, and it does have the power steering here, but it's not actually hooked up to anything because this truck does not have power steering yet. Let me show you this hood. So this hood's got a whammo here that could be hammered out. And it's got a whammo here, same deal, that could be hammered out, no problem. It is a GMC hood, in case you didn't catch that. 63 grill, because it's a 63. And you can see above the windshield, she all looks good. That's that piece was replaced. Brakes are good. Maybe we'll fire it up for you. Give me a sec here. Okay, under the hood we have an aluminum radiator, 5.3 Vortec. The alternator looks newish. Power steering pump's good. These wires need to be extended. We got a good battery. I don't know how new it is. Looks like 2021. All right, Russ, you want to go ahead and fire it up? Now listen, you'll hear it go down and then come back. Then she'll come back. So I don't know if that's... Go ahead and turn it down. So I don't know if that's a vacuum leak or if there's a sensor failing. I don't know if it's because there's no exhaust on it. It just ends at the headers. But the computer was set up to take care of the VATs and no downstream O2 sensors, no EGR, etc., that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'm not really an LS guy. I don't really know any LS guys. So this thing's kind of frustrating me, to be perfectly honest with you. So what do we got? I got the factory tank in here, so I drew off of there, and then this is the return. Not a great setup. It was meant to be a temporary setup until I swapped out the tank. I just never got there. If somebody wants this, it's a great deal. I'll let you have it. 6,500 firm. You want it, come on down and get it. It does need some work. It's not a driver as is. It does have active Alberta registration or active Alberta status, so you can just go down and register it. Back brakes are new. Front brakes I never even looked at. I have brakes, so don't look a gift to horse and mouth. That little puddle there is actually the tank leaking at the neck here, running down across here and then out. So I would say this truck is still project status without question. There is no bed floor. I don't know if I mentioned that before. So it needs a bed floor. There's nothing there, whether you go wood, whether you go metal, aluminum checker plate, whatever, that's up to you. Anyway, that's what we got. If you're interested, you can get the whole project, active Alberta status, with a running and driving Vortec. Still needs to be kind of dialed up and set in. I heard this thing run in the vehicle, the donor vehicle. It ran great. I don't know what I have set up wrong or what have you. But if you want to come on in and take a look and sort it out, I have a feeling you're going to get a great deal.